Hey guys, welcome to It Was All a Dram. Let's talk some whiskey. So I just got back from vacation, yay me, and that means I stopped at the duty-free shop because I like to stop at the duty-free shop and pick up some whiskey. So I got a few new whiskeys that I'm very excited about. The first being the Balvenie. It's the creation of a classic. So this is from the Stories series, where they pay homage to, historical stories of the distillery and of the master blenders and of the, different products and such that came out of Balvenie. Now this one is a tribute to David C. Stewart, who is credited with creating the first finished whiskey. The creation of a classic refers to back in, they say 1983, I believe. Sounds fairly modern, but 1983, the first time that American oak aged whiskey had been finished, moved into sherry casks and finished in Olorosso Sherry casks, and then it went on the market as the classic Balvenie. Now this is an homage to it. There's no age statement on it, and it's basically same process, right? You got the American oak aged, and then finished in the Olorosso Sherry casks. I'm very excited. This was $81, I believe. I think Balvenie is a great distillery, and I'm very excited to try this. Also comes with a little book here, as you can see. You just scan the QR code if you want to get the story. You can find out more about the whiskey. I am a little disappointed it doesn't say anything about natural color or chill filtration. Being that it's a classic, first one finished in sherry, and people talk about obviously the sherry imparts a certain color, I'd like to, be certain that it's natural colored. But it's bottled at 43% and should be very tasty. I will review this probably in the next week or so. I'm not, these two bottles, well, generally I don't like to just review it as I crack it open, because I do feel like neck pour is a thing. And what happens sometimes is you get you get something new, it doesn't actually, doesn't actually open up and give you the range of its flavors and capabilities on the first glass. Sometimes you gotta let it sit for a week or so, come back to it, and then it gives you more. So I'm gonna do that with these. I will crack these open, and then I'll review them in about a week or so. The other one is the Mortlach 16. Ooh, that's a pretty box, right? I'm very excited about this one. Again, it's distillery based. I think Mortlach makes great whiskey. They were also, I know, when they had the Game of Thrones series, Mortlach was the Seven Kingdoms version. I think it was the most expensive of them. The rest were all like Westerosi families. But anyway, this is distilled 2.81 times, which apparently, this is the process that Mortlach goes through. And it was aged exclusively in sherry casks for 16 years to add spice and dark fruit notes to the complexity that they're known for. This is the way, the process, right? So what do they say? Using a fiendishly complex distiller. All right, guys, I haven't had any yet. Utilizing the fiendishly complex distillation process unlike any other, 3 wash stills, 3 spirit stills, each unique in shape and size, distill, cut, and distill again precisely 2.81 times to create the distinctive, rich, and bold character of Mortlach. So there you have it. Distinct, bold, unique, and then aged exclusively in sherry casks to add even more layers of complexity to it. Perhaps it's a sherry bomb. Again, great with the information. If you look on the other side of the box, it's a thin box, but you got the little diagram there to let you know what the levels of spice versus fruit versus wood, and then it tells you the whole thing. So you got the casks are 100% ex-sherry. The taste is intense, rich, spicy, with hints of clove, nutmeg, and dark berries. Surprisingly sweet yet dry finish. All right, and it actually recommends, we just did a video on this, actually recommends add a few drops of water to bring out the flavor completely. I think this is the one that I'm going to crack into right away, but you guys will hear about that another day. So until next time, Cheers. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share with your friends. Leave a comment down below and let me know. Have you had Mortlach 16? Have you had the Balvenie Classic? What do you think of these distilleries? And any questions, comments, concerns you may have, holla. Till next time.